Hey guys, how's it going? I'm MegaGWolf and welcome to another It's About Time, finally fucking happened, Dragon Block C update video. Now this isn't a continuation of the series, I'm just going to be continuing, or like I'm just going to be covering what has changed since the last time I played. Which, to be fair, there's quite a lot. And if you haven't watched since the first video I made on this way back in 1.5.2, this is going to seem like a whole new game to you. So I'm going to do what I usually do and just faff around and kind of explain things as I go. And if you need more information, the website or the forum is there for you to read over. It shows you all the change logs. There's a lot of stuff, it's complicated. So actually, before I do anything, let's have a look at the character creation. And this is a little different now. You don't just pick your hair, you can also choose your race. You can be human, you can be Saiyan, which adds a tail, you can be half Saiyan, which allows you to choose your hair color, you can be Namekian, or you can be whatever Freezer is. I'm not going to try saying that word, because my mouth messes up normal words. So for this, I think I'm going to be a half Saiyan, and I'm going to pick... Oh man, we could have the classic hair back again. And colors now are quite ridiculous. Bright orange, yeah! Back in the old style again. From here, we can choose our power type, which is either natural, so it basically means we're a normal Minecrafter with Dragon Block C hair. That's basically it. Or you can be key-based, and then we can choose our class, which is, we can be a spiritual user, we can be a physical user, or we can be a mixture of both. I'll be a mixture of both. There we go. Ah, back again. Oh, look at that. It's glorious. I love it. Okay, so the HUD's a little bit different now. As you can see, the key meter at the top left is a little bit different now. That is probably the most complicated thing to explain. So I'll get to doing that in a minute. It's just you and me now, Wolfie. Fight to the death. Oh yeah, oh he's coming right for me. Oh no, he's brought in his friends. Oh yeah, punch him. Oh no, it's a horde of wolves. Oh god, I gotta defend myself. Probably one of my favorite changes to the Dragon Block C mod so far is that normal mobs now take away from your DBC health. Oh, it's so good. These guys aren't even doing anything to my health to begin with. Hang on a minute. That's weird. Oh well, either way, I'm going to still beat on them, because I'm a meanie. Plus, it's giving me training points, which have been changed as well. That didn't give me hardly anything. Well, there you go. Either way, I always used to wonder why you would get DBC experience that you had to transfer into training points, because DBC experience couldn't be used for anything else. So now it just transfers into TP right away. So, there you go. Complaint over, I guess. I will also state that if I have any complaints about this, just take them with a pinch of salt, considering this is a beta build, or like a test build essentially, and things either aren't implemented or could be changed in the future. That is a lot of horses. Okay, so the key system now is a bit complicated. You have natural regen, but you can't force your key to go up by pressing C anymore. C now kind of makes your efficiency go up, which is the percentage you see. So when I do this, not only does it not fucking deafen me with its stupid power-up sound anymore, it now just takes me to 100%, and that's it. So I have natural key regen as I use it by using all of my abilities like key dash, key jump, and fly, which are all automatic now except for flying, which you press F to toggle. Oh, best change! Best change ever. I love being able to toggle flight. I don't have to hold down the fucking button anymore. Oh my god. But key just naturally regens now, and because I'm at 100% efficiency, it affects how high I can jump, how fast I can fly, and how fast I can run. And I think the power of my punches? I'm not sure. That might not be effective, but either way, it is a little different now. And with the stats up, where you have the training points that you can spend, you can increase the regen, the control, the max, various things. So very complicated, very RPG style, which I like, I guess. And with the training points, it's a bit different now. Like I say, you just get flat training points, which, as you can see, I have 0 out of 2. That actually means when I get 2 training points, I can use 2 of them to level up one of these abilities here. Obviously, I can get more than 2 and store them, but that is the way that works. And that'll increase over time as you increase everything else. So, let's try and get some points. I guess we're just going to have to beat up on some pigs. Yeah! I want my dinner! I can't catch fish right now because they don't have giant fish in this. That'd be a good mob to add. Giant, humongous fish that give you just like a ton of food. That'd be great. And that way you could be Goku, just running into a river and pulling out the biggest fish. Come here, Pigu. I'm gonna beat you for your meat. That did not come out as planned. Alright. Still love my orange hair. So Korin's is just up there. That will we'll fly to that in a bit. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! There we go. Do I have enough yet? Yay! I got 2 points. Pigs, give you more training points than wolves. Try and figure that one out. Okay, so as you can see here, it all tells you what they do essentially. And I really like the fact that I'm tiny, by the way. Like, I'm actually really small, I think. Because if you level up your constitution, you get bigger in size. And that's really cool, because I just like to have some kind of notable effect that you are actually a tank of some kind. But in this case, I am going to increase strength, which doesn't just increase your physical hit power, it increases your body and stamina too. So that's pretty cool. And that's how the leveling up works, essentially. Oh, Corin, I'm coming for you. I want your Senzu beans. Senzu beans now, because of the key regen, are a godsend. So you're actually going to be wanting to hunt for Dragon Balls quite a bit, which I think is one down there. Yay! Okay, but you're going to be wanting to hunt for those quite a bit, because Senzu beans not only insta-heal you, they insta-regen your ki. And considering ki regen, I don't know, it seems a bit false advertising sometimes, because I swear as I level up ki regen, it doesn't feel any faster, so that could just be a bug or something that isn't fully implemented yet. Give me that Senzu bean. I'm also going to cheat and set the time today, because I want another Senzu bean. So, obviously, having a bed will help you out with not having to cheat. Okay, no matter how much I want to be messing around, I'm going to need to be on this menu to explain what the skills and key techniques are like now. So this is where, well no, we'll do the skills first. As you can see there, transformation is currently at level 0 and says C10, which means I need 10 training points to spend in that. It says the cost of 10, I guess. And then you're able to transform into a Super Saiyan from level 1. The only problem is it takes forever to charge up, and it's not really worth it because it just drains whatever little energy you have. It's really not worth it at level 1. So that's kind of a cool idea though, because you could be a Super Saiyan for a short burst to get a bit of extra power and then just shut down essentially. And I like that idea. So that's cool. You can actually learn new skills from Korin, like increasing your dash speed, your jump height, and your flight speed, and so on. And you can level those up as well. That is pretty cool. So here comes the really cool / slightly disappointing idea of making your own key techniques. Now the reason this is a really cool idea is because you can customize what it looks like, how much damage it does, how fast it goes, what the cast time and cooldown time are, what even color it is, and you can even name it. The disappointing part is right now this is a really high cost thing for something that is pathetically weak. I mean, it is quite shit right now. And that, I don't know, maybe I just haven't explored it enough yet to really mess with it, but it starts to cost a lot, and you don't get that much training points from following the story, or unless you want to grind forever. I mean, you could repeat it a few times, but that feels like, again, a grind, so it's a cool idea. It's not really implemented as good as I'd like it right now, but again, could change in the future. The only thing is, I know he did say that you will be able to learn the techniques again, because right now you can't learn Kamehameha, Gallic Gun and all that from anyone, because they just aren't in here yet. So I'm assuming you're going to be able to learn them and have them in there, and that way they'll be a much more effective standard move, and so on. There you go. And I suppose that's why it says owner MegaGWolf. I actually was curious about that, and that kind of explains it. So that's a really cool side of that, but again, it's alright, I suppose. Oh hey, there's a Cyberman area over there. Actually, let's go over and have a look, because this will, we will progress in the sagas if we go and defeat some Cybermans. Now, if you haven't watched my actual series on Dragon Block C, if you haven't watched since the first video I made on this, then the saga system has changed quite a bit. It's no longer done with crafting items the way it used to be. Now it's actually done with a actual progression system within the menu, within the Saga's menu. And my world isn't loading. Mountain! Hello. Well, you weren't there before, so that was a bit of a surprise awakening there. That was unexpected. So there's some Cybermans over there. They nicely respawn all the time now, so... Cybermen, what are they? Kill them and you might learn more. And so that's what we shall do with that little guy over there. Come here, little Cybermans. Come here, little Cybermans. Huey! I will beat on your soul! Okay, there we go. So we've killed the Cybermans. And now to say, are they edible? Kill Cybermen to get more information. They can be found in a rocky biome, which is where I am now. And we have to kill 6 of them. And once we do that, we'll get a choice. It will say, why do you fight? And you'll have 3 options. To protect, for myself, or for the sake of evil. You can guess which one is which when it comes to alignment. And that will affect your key, bard, colour, and your effectiveness with certain moves. Like when you create key techniques, you can actually change the colour, and that will affect how powerful it is depending on your alignment, which is cool. I like that. I like that little choice. Or you can just have it alignment based where it doesn't really affect it at all, but it's the colour of what alignment you are. Now, when it comes to craftable items, nothing's changed, really. Everything is pretty much exactly the same as it was before, except... No, everything is the same as it was before, actually. So, you know, you have all the standard stuff you can make, all the scouters. The scouter firmware, or whatever you want to call it, hasn't been updated or anything. Let's get ourselves the battle armor and a green scouter. I like myself a green scouter. There we go. Yeah, looking stylish. Look at that. Yeah. All right. And so, of course, I think, is that 4? Yeah, there we go. Turn on the old scouter there. Go over and have a look at Cyberman, see what power level you are. 1,294. My battle power is 4. Technically, I should not have a fucking chance against this guy. Of course, I forgot I was in creative mode, so I was wondering why he wasn't coming after me. Overall, the new features are really interesting, but because this is a public test, they feel somewhat lacking and disappointing. Which is, you know, to be expected in a way. A lot of things use ki now, and not being able to regen very quickly kind of hinders you a lot. But at the same time, it makes collecting Dragon Balls a lot more interesting now, because it's worth doing. You can get Senzu beans out of it, which regen ki and health instantly. Very useful to have. So the ki dependency is a bit annoying, and the training points... You need so much to make your own ki attacks. It feels like I'm just going to go through the game punching everything again, like I usually do. The nice thing is, though, at least things will start firing energy back at me because they fixed that bug, or whatever that was, so now they fly around and shoot energy at you all the time. So, to wrap things up, I'm going to show off a few more things that I wanted to show off, like transformation, and the way that your stats affect you now, because it is quite a bit different, and I really like this change. And so I'm going to need to type in a command. DBCA set all max. And so you won't notice a difference yet. And there is everything at maximum power. And as you can see, that is some ridiculous stats right there. There we go. The moon is rising, giving me maximum power. Well, not actually. But in this case, I have killed 3 Cybermans. So yay, I guess. But either way, I'm at maximum power now, which means I can basically one-shot everything up to like the Ginyu Force, and I have a bunch of ki energy and stuff to use. I'm quite fast, I can jump high, and I can fly quite quickly as well. Very useful indeed. And that is how the leveling system essentially affects your abilities, so to speak. Just your ability to move around and such. But from people like Korin and Kami and all those people that you originally learn moves from, you can actually learn new techniques like affecting your running speed, jumping speed, flying speed, and so on. And then you use training points to level those up, which is what I'm about to show you. Providing I can get there anytime soon. Come on now. There we go. Of course, apparently, Kinkai's planet and the hyperbolic time chamber are meant to add training points on, which might help the grind a bit, but they are currently not working. So, yay. Hello there! Give me Flying Nimbus for no reason. Thank you very much. And, oh, we can start anew. Didn't know that button was there. Alright, so here we go. Here are some of the moves, or like all of the abilities here. Overcharge, I believe, makes it so you can be better than 100% efficiency. Endurance? No idea. Probably health regen or something. Anyway, I don't have any... Hang on, DB... Whoop! I'm just typing that in. DBCTP, and then we'll give us 32,000, which is the max. And then we'll learn these. Whee! There we go. And then we can level all these up to level 10. Which again costs quite a bit if you do it normally. Well, it's not that much, I suppose, actually. A level 10 upgrade for like dash and flying, and that is only about 50. And then we'll upgrade transformation as well. And the little buttons appeared there. I'll show you what that does in a minute. So now, because we've maxed those out, we can run really fast, jump really high. Oh my god. And we can fly around pretty quickly as well. Which is really cool. I tell you, it's a lot of fun just running around and jumping like a crazy. Whee! You keep all your momentum. Oh my god, it's great. White horses! And brown ones, and black ones, and grey ones, and donkeys! Oh my god. It's a Dragon Ball. How much power does a horse have? 800? What? Overpowered? Holy shit. And so... this also gets affected when you transform. So, right now I don't have this button like pressed. And I really like, this is actually something I really like. If you power up using the G key as per usual, you'll see a nice little red meter fill up by the top of the key bar, which indicates how close you are to ascending, I suppose. We can keep doing it and keep pushing out the power of the Super Saiyan. And we're not ascending to Super Saiyan 2. I think that was actually, I'm not sure. Well, we're basically Super Vegeta, but not actually Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. And so now it's like, you know, I don't think it actually loses any speed, because I think you do the Super Vegeta thing rather than the Super Trunks thing, where he's an idiot and didn't, you know, he bulk up and lose speed, but become really powerful and can't hit a damn thing. Silly boy. But all of a sudden, we can jump and run really fucking high and fast. Like, oh my god. Or, we can turn on this button, revert back down, and that is the wrong button. We can charge up, and now we are Super Saiyan 1, and then we become Super Saiyan 2, and then one more time to go even further beyond, and we become Super Saiyan 3, and there hasn't been anything else added past that, I believe, no. And there we go. And of course that'll do all the same things it used to. With the overcharge as well, we can go past 100%, which basically means we become a plane at some point, because we can just jump almost to the very top of Kami's. I think you can actually jump to Kami's if you get it at 100 or 200% rather. So yeah, it becomes pretty fucking fun. My only major complaint with Super Saiyan 2 and 3, no lightning effects anymore. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a key technique, I think, and we shall call it the Blarg attack. A tackle, there we go, and we'll have it as a disc which moves really quickly and has a butt ton of damage and has an explosion at the end, which has like no cast time and a minimal cooldown. And also is alignment based. Can I make it any more powerful? No. But I can make it... I can make it black? What? That reduces the power a lot though. Alignment based. Density? Yeah, let's increase the density. I don't know what that does. But here we go. We have a really weird icon actually. And... do I not have enough energy to use it? Oh my god, that costs a lot. Okay. Cost almost my entire bar. No! Holy shit. What the fuck did I just do? Oh my god. Oh my god, what? I called that inefficient. Mind you, I maxed everything, but Jesus Christ. Hang on, can I fire another one down there? Whee! Oh god, that just murders me. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god, though. Oh my word. That is ridiculous. It just murders me as a fucking, like, with energy and stuff. Jesus Christ. Okay guys, that's all I really wanted to show off with the new update. I may have missed some stuff, but you can go to the forums to get all the little details that I may not have mentioned. I've covered the main stuff. But right now, you can essentially stop watching if it was just the update that was interesting you. I'm going to be talking about my series on Dragon Block C, because I know a lot of people have been asking for me to return to it. And I honestly plan to do that at some point. Unfortunately, when it comes to the Saga systems, Majin Buu has not been added yet. It still ends at Cell. So, story-wise, I can't really progress anywhere. So I'm thinking, considering this is a new, pretty much entirely new system, I am thinking if I continue the series of basically starting again, like starting a brand new world, because I still have my old world from way back when. But I want to start a brand new world and basically build up my character with this new system. Maybe make a key move, you know, do some grinding off screen or something. And do it that way. So we basically train up a new guy and go through the systems again, considering it's a little different anyway. Even if we do decide to do that, though, I do want to wait before, or at least until there's like a more stable version of this out, because it's quite unfinished at the moment, or there's just stuff that's just plain missing. But if you want, I can also just continue from when I beat Cell and continue with the Buu Saga and do all the rest of the stuff off screen. I mean, that's completely up to you whether you want me to basically show my progression again or not bother next time around. But when that does come around, though, I'm going to have to stop Pixelmon because I can't keep up with doing 2 high editing series. I know you guys have been very passionate about it. Thank you for all the questions about asking where it is. Of course, like I said, I was just going to wait originally for either a major update like this one or for the story to continue. And I wasn't going to do it beforehand because then it would just feel like I'm padding out to kind of get more content out, which you guys may like. I don't know, feels a bit cheap to me sometimes. But either way, thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed this, throw us a like. Be sure to check out the mod below. And I'll see you on the next of whatever I make. Okay, thanks, bye.